Hello, hello. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. It is Undo Crew Night. We're going to be just vibing on the canvas. So, yes. Let's do it, shall we? Let's get to it. Let us get to it. Hello.
Hello, Go.
Hello.
How you guys doing?
We're talking about ducks.
Yeah, and how terrible of a species they are.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, it's okay. We don't flux with the ducks.
Ah. I see.
Especially geese.
How are you?
I'm all right.
Happy to not be working right now.
I literally just got off the phone right before I unmuted my microphone.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god, really?
Yep.
Oh.
That's okay.
Well, besides that, how are you?
I like what you've got going on here.
The ducks are just they're coming after me apparently. I can't escape them in real life and I can't escape them in digital world, I guess.
No, I mean this other thing you've got going on here.
Wait, what other thing?
I assume this is for extra vibe inspiration.
Why is there a beak on me?
That's a duck mouth. You're doing the duck face. You got duck lips.
Oh my god.
The special content cam.
Oh yes.
Oh, that! Yeah, I hope you like that. She's probably gonna hang around for a while. She woke up, she did a twirl, and now she is there. Yeah.
I do like that.
Here, I'll turn it off though, because like I think it takes up like bandwidth for if you have it open.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
fine.
Manry said dedicated wham.
Wham.
Dedicated and secret. Yeah, they know. Yeah, it's a cat cam. I had my cat on camera. She's a good girl. Six not giving undue content, but not chat. Look, I'm sorry.
Sometimes artists need some content themselves. I mean,
Secret inspiration.
yeah.
How much content access?
For a $5,000 tier,
How many zeros is that per bits or cents, right? Are they cents? So that's like Jesus. That's 5 zeros.
So wait, 500 bits is $5, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, and so like
50 is 5,000. 50,000 is 500, so 500,000 would be 5,000.
that's just so weird how that works with their number system. It always throws me off.
It's just like cents. It's
It
the
doesn't
same as
make
the
any
money
sense.
system.
Thank you. It was the best joke I'll have all night.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Coins in cash are dead. Oh no.
Yeah, I had someone ask me if I had enough cash to break a 20 the other day. I looked at them like they were insane. I don't even have a single dollar bill in my wallet. Don't ask me this question. I don't think I've carried cash in a decade.
I actually like a lot of places for like a hot minute weren't even taking any kind of paper money because of the so like even less of a reason to have cash on you now.
There was a place that opened up recently that was like, yeah, we don't have a card reader yet. You have to pay cash. I was like, I'm sorry, I can't come here then.
Manry said
What?
cash in a pandemic. Do you have a death wish?
Yeah. Like I just do not have any cash. I don't carry cash on me. Like if somebody, if I lived in a place that had a lot of panhandling, and my poor heart would be like, do you have a card reader? Do you have enough money for a card reader? Because I don't have.
Yeah, that happened to me when I started working. Was like the route I took to work. Um, there was like this left turn that it took forever for the light to like let you go,
Ooh.
and there was always somebody there, like, with the anything helps kind of sign. And there were so many times that like I like had picked up food on the way to work for like breakfast, and I would feel bad and like give them my food.
Yeah, I know that feel. I don't do well in those, which is why I like to stay home. So have y'all watched WandaVision yet?
No.
Not yet.
It's so good.
I know. I don't know. Like I've been kind of marveled out, you know what I mean? Like I'm or I guess superheroed out.
I'm never superheroed out. I was zombied out when there was a zombie movie every 5 feet, but
Every 5 feet.
I have not been superheroed out.
Yeah, it's all been a bit much.
Well, we had so long when there was just nothing though. After Endgame,
A
everything sort of stopped.
tiny reprieve.
Yeah. And now life is back to everything revolves around Marvel. And we just don't talk about DC.
I find it
I would like
interesting. Whoa!
I do.
I find it interesting how hard of a time they have doing their thing.
Yeah. I don't know why they can't grasp.
Manri said I'll do it. Manri said give me the Will brothers.
uh, I saw a thing on TikTok that really resonated with me about it. Uh, and what they probably should focus more in the movies, and it might be a better time, is that with Marvel Comics, because everyone's sort of got something special. You're either a mutant, you're a mutate, you got a super soldier serum, you're a super trained assassin. You're always something. So it's generally expected of everybody. It's more of a work environment, like they're work buddies. The Avengers, they don't, hang out and chill a lot of the time. It's usually, all right, we're together. It's time to fight something, you know. But with DC Comics, because a lot of these characters are godlike beings, they would only find solace with themselves. They could only form, the friendships because they could only understand each other. Be like, okay, I'm a warrior princess from a island of super macho women who could break any man who looks at us just by flexing. And I am a being from the stars who's literally a god. Let's hang out and have tea because the last time I had tea, I killed somebody just by flexing. It's they could focus more on the alienation relationship, and it might be better. I don't know.
Manri said hashtag release the Manri cut.
And that I really have a lot of things against is that they just gave to fan outcry on that one, and I'm not a big fan of that.
I actually feel like they have a big God problem.
Oh, yeah.
The fact that every one of their characters is a god, I feel like they're unrelatable
Mm-hmm.
and uninteresting. Well, not every single one of their characters. Obviously, Batman isn't, but like, I think all of their characters have a relatability issue. Because like
Yeah.
Batman himself, he's a billionaire, so you got like this 1%er guy nobody can relate to who is a Batman. And then, you know, like I said, the other ones, they're gods and stuff. They're just like, they're not people.
Yeah. And then you take, Spider-Man. He was a geeky, bullied kid, who got whatever geeky, bullied kid wanted with superpowers. And now he struggles to pay rent, but his good heart can't help but to fling out of his job to save somebody.
Marvel characters do feel often much more like people.
Mm-hmm. And even the god tier characters, like Thor. I mean, yeah. Granted, I'm not a big fan of Thor in the comics just because I get tired of reading his dialogue, but that's just my personal problem. But, Ragnarok and Endgame, the man got depressed and got fat. I can relate to that. I'm relating to that right now. But,
Manry said Superman just works for fun. He doesn't need money.
Yeah, he doesn't need to survive.
Yeah, that's why the whole like death of Superman thing felt very hollow and silly when they did that.
Yeah, and even more so in the movie because with the death of Tony Stark, we've had 10 movies of buildup of relating to Tony, of knowing Tony's struggles in life, and then he died. The death of Superman was the man's second movie. I mean, I just don't feel the connection, the worry.
I think they tried to rely on people like having nostalgia and liking Superman and thinking that, yeah, this will have an impact, but it's like, nah.
Yeah.
Definitely doesn't happen when in the comics he dies like 15 times. Yeah.
You gotta go by the logic of if you don't
Manry
see
said
it.
Superman stands really like Superman.
I don't want to hate every DC movie. I want there to be more of the thing I like. If I have two wonderful, Marvel or comic book series coming out, and I just have this string of wonderful content, I'll be happy.
Manry said Shazam was cool.
I have not seen Shazam. I do want to, though. I just haven't gotten around to that one. And it's not on Disney Plus, so I just haven't gotten around to it.
Fellas, can I tell you about the most disappointing thing that happened in my life this week? All right. So, as you all may or may not know, in my youths, I enjoyed a little cartoon known as Gargoyles.
Yes.
Yes. So, my phone, I'm up at 2 a.m. unable to sleep as one does, and I open up a tab on my phone and I see this article that says, sorry, it's very, hang on, yeah, let me just shrink it down. So I get this thing that pops up. It says Gargoyles.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay.
Back.
But
Yes.
I was tricked when I opened the full link.
Oh no.
Also, I like how there's a Monster Hunter cat down here. Look at this banner.
Oh, a co-op board game.
Oh, that would be fun though. I wouldn't mind playing a board game based off of Gargoyles.
Yeah, but that is a terrible bamboozling.
Oh, 100%.
That's just
Especially
rude.
after like DuckTales just ended. So people are like kind of
What's next?
hoping nothing. They did. I don't know. This some people may or may not know about this, but there was a VHS Gargoyles game.
What?
And it was
a VHS?
Yeah, so basically what it was is like um you did stuff that happened on the like the VHS, and you had a board game, and you would like roll dice and then things would happen. You're basically kind of like reliving the events of like the first episodes. Yeah. So about the
Manry
statue.
said crossover idea, Garfield Goyles.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
no.
Why,
Oh,
man?
no.
Why, man?
Now that's in people's heads, and they're gonna want to draw that. You know that. You've only inspired them in the worst way. Yeah, there was also a Goliath like figure that you could adjust like the arms and stuff that's coming out. So it's like they keep giving us these little teasers, and it's like I don't want to ever have hope, because there was the ending of the cartoon series back in the 90s. There was a lot of fallout between like the original creator and Disney.
Yeah.
So I have no hope for it coming back, to be honest.
Well, they did bring back Mighty Ducks.
Manry
Wait,
said, I'm
what?
sorry, John Leith.
John Lee. Yeah, there is a new series or new movie on Disney Plus about Mighty Ducks.
Are we talking about the duck cartoon?
No.
Oh, well,
The
then, see,
movie
that's
with
different.
Emilio Estevez.
Yeah, but I thought we were talking about the actual ducks. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
God. Yeah, the Mighty Ducks Game Changer is what it's called.
I would like you to know my cat left because she too was
Disappointed.
disappointed. Yeah. God, if Gargoyles ever apparently the original creator, he said he wouldn't want a remake. He would want to start where the story left off, because he felt that the original is solid enough that it stands on its own.
That's fair.
And he had a bunch of stories that he was like prepared to tell, but there were so many issues, and like the quote unquote third season wasn't even considered canon. They just fired like him and a bunch of other people who were originally on staff, and it was such a bad season. Nobody considers it canon. It's that bad.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Hate when stuff like that happens.
Yeah. I guess apparently he's had so much bad luck that he's basically like mentally prepared for all of his shows to stop after 2 seasons, because he did Spectacular
Aw.
Spider-Man, and that also only got 2 seasons.
He did that. Yeah, I loved the theme song on that one.
Greg Weitzman, yeah.
I had that theme song like on loop just because I loved it so much.
God, Loki, you over-accessorized son of a gun. How am I supposed to draw your outfit? I hate this. God, he's got like Kingdom Hearts level of complicated clothing.
My
I'm
God.
okay with this. I'm waiting for Kingdom Hearts 4 to introduce us to Marvel.
Oh God.
I'm waiting on it.
It'll be, the 4th game will just be Marvel and Star Wars. They're gonna milk Star Wars. They're probably like trying to rush Nomura to get the 4th one done while they still have Star Wars under their IP.
Still? Are they going to lose it?
They definitely aren't gonna.
Oh, I thought it was like they'd have to keep like paying for licensing or something.
No, they
No,
bought
no, no.
LucasArts. They own the whole shebang.
Yeah, the only things they have to keep doing is stuff that's public domain. Alice in Wonderland, The Jungle Book, uh, Lion King, Mulan, things that are in the public domain, they have to redo.
Mm.
But stuff that they own, that's technically, their property and is their original content, even though it's not their original content. But they don't have to renew any of that.
Disney's so complicated.
Okay, but hear me out. Kingdom Hearts 4, but
I'm already hearing.
it's just Deadpool.
I'm down for that.
And he physically, like, because he breaks the fourth wall so often, he's just like, people really wonder why your outfits are so complicated. What is even going on with your story? And Sora's probably like, what? Donald's like, shut up, shut up, shut up. They can't know. The mouse is listening. Shut up.
Mickey hides in the background with the star cluster keyblade. Shut
What
up.
What was that, you son of a bitch?
I'm just ready for Sora to show up in the comics. That's all I want.
Manri said, "Where's my rent money?" Wait.
Ricky Rat just waiting.
But there's also aliens too.
As in Alien versus Predator aliens?
Yes.
Does
Yep,
Disney
Disney
own them
World.
too?
Fox.
The alien queen is a Disney princess.
Oh my god, Alien Queen is a Disney. Hang on, that's what I'm drawing now. Hold on. That's my.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Hold on, Alien Queen. It's time. Dang, she got that spine. Good lord.
Manri said, "Safe search on."
Oh no!
Rick.
I didn't even think. Oh well, it's too late now. I'm going in. Disney Princess Alien Queen. She's gonna show up in, like, if they do like a Wreck-It Ralph and they bring back all the princesses, she's just gonna show up in the background with like birds near her.
Manri said, "So how about that Monster Hunter?"
Nah, Disney doesn't own Monster Hunter yet.
And didn't a new game come out?
Yeah, Rise, right, Manry?
I don't know anything.
Manri said, "I was just playing it."
I have not had time to play any new game.
Imagine video games. I'm waiting for Godzilla Singular Point to hurry up and show up on Netflix.
Yes, that and the next movie I'm excited for.
I am ready for some kaijus.
Mm-hmm.
To quote a big green monster. Big monster!
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, "What are you doing in my swamp?"
Both are good. But I am excited to see giant monsters fight.
There you go, pretty little crown for a pretty little parasite princess. I don't think I've ever seen all of Aliens. Like when I was younger, I saw it in like bits and pieces. I need to like sit down one day and watch it.
Aliens, or like, do you mean like the whole entire franchise?
I haven't seen like any, so I guess I'd probably start at the beginning, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first movie's still very solid in my opinion.
Isn't there one that's like super terrible and everyone says don't watch it?
Which one?
Oh no. Oh no.
Resurrection is probably the one that people would be talking about. But people have mixed feelings on 3 as well.
Wait, Resurrection is the yeah, because 3 is the one in prison, right?
Yes,
Okay, all right. Trying to be as
as
spoiler
Charles
free for Nick as
Dance.
possible. Yeah, but that doesn't do me any good. I don't know people. I don't know who I am half the time. But yeah, yeah. But the first 2 are very good. Was never a big fan of Prometheus.
Lord, this thing's spine is such a mess. I could draw it as a pretzel and it would probably still make sense.
I'd believe it. Is that a? They this looks so insane, Manry. Hold up.
We're coming full circle. The geese are back.
Oh,
It only makes sense that instead of cute birds, she would spawn, or she would summon ducks or geese coming to cause more chaos. Peace
oh,
was never an option.
100%.
Yeah, just
I wonder if they're planning on making more Alien movies and milk the franchise even further.
Of course.
I mean, like, obviously, every Halloween they need to have some remake of a classic. They can't just have original, ideas all the time. Come on.
You think they'll have it out by Halloween?
Well, I mean, it doesn't
A
have to be
horror
this.
show? The horror show? No, that has to come out in like next February.
Wait, what?
They can't release things on Halloween or
They-
or the month of October. They got to do it weird.
That's silly. I used to remember it would be like a movie would come out in theaters and it would be like 9 months before it came to like VHS or DVD. So like if it was a Christmas movie, you were getting it around like end of fall.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Like the actual like now it's interesting because we've now entered an age where it is now possible to basically just watch new movie releases on the spot at home, like the day of. We are now seeing that as a thing.
I am okay with this thing.
I am okay with this too.
I hate going to movie theaters.
I get anxious when there's like too many people around me. I'm like, I just want to watch the movie. It's so noisy in here.
I see you're making a ship here, Six.
A ship?
Manry
yeah,
said, I
scroll
like
out
the
real
theater.
quick.
I hate people talking during movies.
Same. No, that's me in a Loki outfit.
Oh, okay. I thought you were drawing female Loki, and
No,
you
no,
were just shipping Alien Queen with female Loki.
I mean, Loki's got weird tastes, so you know. Isn't like in mythology Loki has like a horse kid?
With 6 legs, and
yeah.
he was the one who birthed.
Sleipnir. Yep. Yeah, the original. Okay, I'm not going to continue that because that goes down a weird rabbit hole.
Oh yeah, yes. Scandinavian mythology is a trip.
Ooh, that might be fun one day. Is like look up weird, like gods, and you have to like and draw them, but are they real or are they fake? So like we draw them, and then after we're done, it's revealed, no, this is actually not real.
I'd be down for that.
Hang on, I'm curious. Who is the stupidest Greek god is the first thing that popped up. Hold on.
Stupidest Greek god.
It says it's Koelemos, the god of stupidity.
But you were outing me for a second. It says it's Co.
It's
It's
no. It starts with KO. It's completely different. It's fine.
Different Co.
They have top 10 worst gods, and of course Zeus is on here.
That's hand.
But excuse me, this is a top 10 list. Why is there only 5? All right, I'm sad now.
You got to subscribe for the other ones.
No.
What's funny is I had read somewhere that a lot of the you know the stories where the paint the gods in a bad light were actually made by somebody who was kicked out of Greece, and as petty as everything that it seems, I would believe it.
Greek gods are just all horny. That's all I remember.
Except for Artemis.
How do you know? She could have been horny.
I think she was more asexual than anything. Actually,
Ah,
she did. She was the.
She
Yep,
speaks to me.
Yep, she was the only goddess without a consort, I believe is the word.
I'm good with this. Just the one not horny god that they speak to me.
In Hades, they have Artemis, and they seem to lean more towards lesbianism than asexualism. But it's alright. It's all good. Hades, good game.
Does Greek mythology have a god of sex? Wouldn't it be like Aphrodite, or is she just lust?
She
And
is the
love.
god of love, but
Oh.
I believe, yeah, sometimes Greek gods can be specific because, you have Ares, the god of war, then you have Athena, the goddess of tacticians, and then you have like these smaller gods who are like the god of advancement in war, the god of retreat in war. Like they get very, very specific.
So it's like music categories, and then there's like subgenre. But with
Yeah,
gods.
yeah. That's exactly what it is. Oh, I never thought of it like that. That's like the perfect description. It's
That was
almost like you were doing a lot of research on music categories.
okay. It's like I was.
Manri said god of stubbing your toe on a marble column in open-toed sandals.
Oof.
Relevant to the times.
Manri said toe Hersheyos.
I like how instead of toe herdios, we got toe Hershus.
Perseus.
That's the proper pronunciation. Obviously,
Yeah.
that's the Greek.
Right.
Yes, the Greek accent. What are you doing over here, Co?
Just making a mess.
It's a good mess though. Like this is some good stuff. It kind of gives me a when Mars Attacks vibe with the eyeballs.
Hmm. Interesting.
It might be because I've recently read a Image comic where apparently there was a big crossover with Mars Attacks and the entire Image universe, which was a weird fucking trip.
Yeah, I would imagine it would be.
Mm.
I rewatched Mars Attacks not too long ago.
Perfect. My friends are my power. Oh god, is that the power of Nakama alien over here?
No, Sora. That's Sora's catchphrase. His friends are his
Oh
power.
my god. Oh, it's a Sora alien.
Yes. Yep. I keep forgetting that the xenomorphs have like an extra digit on their fingers.
Sora alien. Oh my god.
Aurelian.
Really?
There it is. I knew eventually Rule 34 Xenomorph would show up, and now it's time to look up something else.
Save that for later, and we'll come back.
Was it
Oh,
wearing
no.
shorts?
It was wearing the Virgin Killer sweater.
Oh, nice.
No. What is happening? No. Sora, don't.
Manri said the what?
The what?
Oh, do you not know about the Virgin Killer sweater? It's some like
It's something.
it's something. Hang on. I need to draw this in a way that it's not going to TOS. Hey, I don't think there's a way to. Hang on, let me just make sure.
It looks like this, and then the back, there's no back. You just see back and ass.
But there's also a booby window sometimes.
Sometimes. It's not required.
Yeah, why they call it Virgin Killer sweater? It should be more like I'm gonna die because it's so cold outside and I'm wearing this stupid sweater. It doesn't even have long sleeves. It's no sleeves. Why would you call it a sweater? It's a lie. Imagine cold in Florida. Look here. Look here. Omega with your smarty butt.
Oh, that actually reminds me. They've opened up the first Costco's around me, and so obviously I went there because I've never been in one, and I went into their dairy section, and there was no warning sign or anything that said that, hey, when you walk in here, it's fucking cold. Walked in there, and I felt every part of my body instantly go into deep freeze. It's like, I gotta get the fuck out of here before I catch damn frostbite or some shit. This is not good. He's like, this shit is for the penguin. This is not for me. Ooh, whoops.
Well,
Oh, a wild Pac-Man appears?
hello, friend. How are you?
Hello.
How goes it?
Yeah, good. Literally woke up. Was down to the wire today.
Oh no. You alright? Just tired?
Yeah. Nah, I just overslept.
Oh.
I got new
yeah.
air conditioning, so the bed feels really nice lately.
That's good.
That's why I wasn't here last week. My old one was about 20 years old, so it just finally went kaput.
Mm.
Mm, yep,
That's
yep.
good that you got AC. Now you won't have to, be sweating and all hot.
Ye-
How new's your new AC?
We bought it last week.
Well, that doesn't tell me how new it is. Is it an
I know
R22
this. I
system
don't
or a
know. It's
410A system?
it's like one of the wall-mounted ones.
Oh, you got a mini split. Okay.
Yeah, we don't have central air isn't very common in houses.
Oh
Houses
yeah,
over
I
here.
forget that. I do be forgetting that. As someone who has to deal with people who think that central heating and air is just needs to happen point blank no matter what, even if it's 2 o'clock in the morning, you better be out there to fix it. I forget that a lot. Which is why I hate customers.
Is code just starting up now, or
No, Co's been here.
Hi.
Revan? Hi, you've been quiet. I was confused.
Oh, wait. I forgot. Are you off in time zone?
Yeah, that might be why I'm 1 hour.
Yeah, I was yeah, we've been going for about an hour.
Whoops.
It's okay. No, it's all right.
Uh,
Time zones are a killer, man.
time
Yeah.
zones are weird. Oh, yep, we didn't think that one through, did we?
No.
Do you have to deal with time zone changes or no?
No, my country's equatorial, so we don't have to deal with it. But I have to
Gotcha.
deal with everyone else's bullshit, essentially.
Manri said what is time but seconds persevering?
Oh god.
I fortunately never had to deal with an Australian time zone and an American time zone simultaneously, because that always shifts between. Because since they swap almost simultaneously, there's like a two it jumps around between like 2 hours. It's real fucky.
Well, we like to be real fucky around here. We don't like things to be simple.
Actually, I'm sure Code's actually familiar with that because he plays with Jasky and Chiblin and Nate. I'm groggy, sorry.
That's okay. Do you need some time to like wake up a bit?
Yeah, sure.
Manri said hi groggy, I'm Manri.
Oh my god.
Thanks, Dad.
So, looking at the stream, looks like it's a chill night tonight?
Yeah.
It's vibing and doodling, whatever.
Yep.
Oh,
Well, if I had to pick a day to be late.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my god. Like, draw your mood, and then, yeah. This week was weird for me because, like, it felt like Thursday was Saturday and, like, Friday was Sunday. And I was like, wait a minute. The time is just becoming one long day.
Truly.
Well, you know what they say. What is time but seconds preserving?
Oh my god.
Look, I had to do it before Henry did.
What should I draw?
Manri said the real time was the seconds we passed along the way.
No, car. Okay, car.
Beep beep.
I'm going back to bed.
Good night.
Oh, but no, that is a vibe. I have too wanted to rip my face off to reveal my second set of eyeballs when I can't see the bullshit I've been dealing with.
Manri said excellent Disney film, Coes 2, Kashow.
Oh god.
Wait, does that make me Mater?
Unfortunately, yes. I think it defaults to that because of the accent.
It's like tuh Mater without the tuh. Look, just because I probably have a CD of Larry the Cable Guy stand up
Oh
somewhere,
no.
probably next to my Pockies, just to make sure it's all nice and weird.
Really leading into the Georgia, aren't you?
The Pockies are good. I like Pockies.
How do you spell those again?
Pocky?
Yeah, P-O-K.
P-O... No.
P-O-C. I'm looking at the box. I can't spell shit.
Pockies isn't like the sticks. I thought it was like something else. That was like some local snack.
No.
Dang it, now I want Pocky. I haven't had one in a while.
I like Pockies. Manry. That's just. That's something.
Oh god.
I'm afraid. I feel like it's something I need to...
I'm gonna like this in Coast chat.
What is this? Oh. What the fresh hell is this? What is this from?
That is from the new Suicide Squad trailer, which I
The
have
one
not
that actually
seen.
looks not terrible.
I have not seen it yet. The trailer itself yet, but
That was a thing that I exposed my eyes to.
gotta say that shark was a hell of a lot better than Killer Croc did.
I didn't watch Suicide Squad, so I cannot
Yeah,
judge.
you weren't missing much.
Why am I blamed for Manry's sins?
You chose to share them.
I bet Lily would like that too, Arthur, but I can't draw Ball Guy as well as Lily can, and I would never do it justice.
Oh wait, is this supposed to be Ball Guy?
It's not, but
Oh.
they said
Is this Ball Guy and Lily? Oh wow.
no,
Oh wow. I didn't know you were making pinups today, Six.
dear God. There probably already is a ball guy pinup.
Oh,
Like
but-
it's there's I'm sure somebody is working on a body pillow.
And it probably is Lily.
Oh God.
King Shark. I don't recognize that character. Which isn't surprising because my greater knowledge of DC is much less impressive.
Imagine knowing about DC characters.
You know, Batman, Superman.
Batman's got like 4 sons at this point.
Manri said, but do you know
yes,
Guppy?
4.
Like one of them is his actual son, apparently.
Damian Wayne.
I don't mind Damien, but I think it depends on what comic that he's being portrayed in. Because in some of them, he's like in.
He's a total dick in a lot of them.
The one I consider either is what actually named Dick.
See, Dick is the classic. He's Nightwing. Everyone loves a good Dick.
Yep.
Manri said Guppy is a
Debatable.
sad shark man who's trying to do crime to pay for his dad's meds.
That's relatable.
Is he gonna be the one that is a commentary on society and medicine and medical insurance?
No, I think he's gonna make a lot of fish puns.
Oh no.
He was pretty good in the Harley Quinn TV show.
I haven't seen
In that he was he was trying to avoid the whole bloodthirsty shark monster thing, and it was trying to be like a tech operator.
I like that. I like the subversion of trope. Beep beep.
Oh dear
Yeah.
God, get that out of here. Cars movies were a mistake.
Let me hook up here and just take it off.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I used to remember back, and that's not that long ago, but they made like Young Justice, and I loved the first season so much. And then the
Young
second season,
Yeah.
the second season, they just were like, "Here's 30 more characters."
It
And-
did get overwhelming. It was still good, but it was hard to follow.
Manri said, Patman, you're talking about King Shark. Not Guppy.
Oh.
Then yes, King Shark's just going to be making fish puns the whole time.
Oh no.
Manri said there's more than one shark man in DC.
Are you kidding me?
Look, how many Kryptonians are there for there to be one called?
There's only like 2 that matter, though.
The last son of Krypton, and there's at least 40 bajillion. You've got Hell, you've got the Eradicator, you've got the whole city of Rao, or no, Kandor. Right? The bottled city of Kandor.
Oh yeah, forgot about them. Plus all the Superman clones.
Yeah, well, you could say they're not actually. And then you have his son, one of the 3 sons he has. Because, Superman has to have kids too. Batman can't be the only one who's sharing his genetics around.
Yeah, and usually his kid's the reason why he goes apeshit at some point. At least in the Injustice stuff. Like, I think it's like Lois Lane gets killed while pregnant, and then Superman just loses his shit.
Yeah.
Wasn't there
Killed.
something about Mary Jane, like, was gonna have Spider-Man's kid, but there were complications because he was a spider?
I think of one of the what if stories, but no, the canon story going on is one fans hate the most is One More Day, where
Oh my God.
in order to because it's stupid complicated. Because in the comic Civil War, Spider-Man joined Iron Man so that way Aunt May and Mary Jane can all be fairly protected while the whole Civil War is going on. So he revealed his identity. Shortly following that, he realized Tony was wrong and everything, switched sides, but someone had shot Aunt May and she was bleeding out. In order to save her life, Peter made a deal with Mephisto, Marvel's main demon who acts as the surrogate Satan of most stories.
The Satan light.
And because there is a Satan in Marvel Comics that's not Mephisto, which makes it fun to explain this. But he made a deal where he gave up his happiness and marriage with Mary Jane in order to. This caused him to lose his uh, organic powers because at this point he had organic webbing, he had spinnerets, he was stronger, had talons that came out to where he could stab people in the face, could produce poison. He was overall more spider-like, but it reverted him back to his previous power set where it's more familiar for most people that he had to have the web
Basically,
shooter.
they retconned the whole shit because some
Mhm.
writers weren't happy with the direction the last few years of comics was going.
Yeah. And they wanted to say, oh well, people won't read him if he's married, so we have to have him single and swingle. But it also retcons so that way his identity wasn't known either. And then to further torture Peter, because Peter remembered all of this, sometimes Mephisto would show up as the potential daughter that they could have had,
Right.
just to be an asshole.
Manry said there's a story where Mary Jane dies because of Spider-Man's radioactive spider sperm.
There's that
There's
too.
also-
Yep.
There's also the Spider-Girl stuff, which is another alternate universe.
Yep. The MC2 is what they call that one.
Have they done anything with that lately?
Yeah. The Spider-Verse and Spider-Geddon, and a lot of those. Yeah, a lot of those. A lot of those alternate characters ended up dying through all that. So
of course,
they kept around the important ones, which was Miles and Gwen Stacy. Which the one thing I love about Gwen Stacy Spider-Man, or Spider-Gwen rather, is that she wasn't even supposed to be the character that she became, but fans loved her so much. They're like, well, we can't kill her off now. Fuck, she makes money.
Yeah. That's usually how we get Marvel to do anything interesting.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
No one gets experimental and it gets very popular and then they stick around.
Mm-hmm. But I do have to agree, man. Spider's Man is probably one of my favorite.
Wasn't it like based on like a one-off gag that Peter said, or he was trying to freak out?
He is a
like
man.
Some bank robber.
No, actually, it's actually based off of, I want to say, not the Swarm, but oh god, what was his name? It was this really creepy ass character who was part how do I explain? The spider that bit Spider-Man.
Yeah, what's he up to? Did he get a job or anything? How's he doing?
No, he got 8.
Oh no.
The spider that bit Spider-Man went and was bit Silk, who was the other person, and then the corpse of the spider was picked up by this random Joe Blow. Saw Peter Parker stick to walls and stuff when walked out and jumped out of a car's way and everything. Thought, oh, I want spider powers, and ate the bug. So naturally, his body then broke down into millions of
He
spiders.
became man
and
spider.
He became, yep. And then
Because if you get bit by
or
a spider, you become Spider Man, right? So if you bite the spider,
you become millions of spiders. And then he went on to he ate the inside of his mother out and
whoa.
was puppeting her corpse around.
What?
Comics were a mistake.
Clark, I just want to say that Coach Chat is literally only saying phrasing.
I know what I said.
See, the problem with comics is artists can draw, and then they got together and they were like, what if we wrote? And it didn't work out.
It all went down here for that shit.
I was thinking about that recently because I've gone through a lot of periods in my life where it's like, I want to make a comic or I want to make a game or something. And I remember, no, I can draw. I don't write shit. I don't write anything.
Mood, I want to do that. Writing takes work.
I do. I'm 100%. Yeah. I thought, oh, I can do web comics. No, I fucking can't. Oh. What is this guy's name?
Yeah, I've always wondered if you were interested in writing comics, considering you're in the art field and living in New York.
That's right. Carl King, the 1000 is what he called himself. He ended up dying because somebody stepped on the main brain spider. Oh, that's even better.
That's why I don't become a collective. It's someone could just step on your central brain and you just die.
Like, why wouldn't you keep that shit in like a box somewhere?
Yeah, leave that particular spider at home.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a range. You can't go too far.
Well, then, sucks to be you, but you ain't going too far. 6 over here drawing wholesome lovers.
Are they wholesome lovers?
Well, okay. Are they going to turn into billions of spiders?
Look, I'm just.
Are you?
I will go where the
might.
art takes me tonight.
Yes. Art, take me.
Take me away, illustration. I've been trying to get into learn video editing and stuff. And I didn't realize this whole time I was doing things the hard way, and I've discovered that templates are a thing. And I made a thing in 3 minutes, and I was so mad. I was like, why have I been working so hard?
I know that feeling.
You guys mind if I just work on my Pokemon stuff on stream? I can't think of anything else to draw.
Okay, hit vibe.
Right.
Do you see? Look, I drew. You missed it. I drew.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah, I drew Sora as a xenomorph. Six has a whole bunch of stuff she's hiding behind all of this too.
Yeah, I've just been doodling.
I've actually been doing a whole bunch of pixel art at work just because they're pixel art is one, a work I can do at work, and two, because it's very soothing. It soothes some anxiety. And the one thing, because I don't know how other pixel artists do, because I think I do everything backwards. But uh, when I go to make the shapes and everything, I always do like the default colors that are in like Microsoft Paint. So before I actually start putting the correct colors and shading, it looks like this shitty DOS version with like these bright ass weird colors. And I love it so much to see it all come together. That's probably my favorite thing.
Manri said I've been drawing burgers.
He's been drawing burgers.
Borders.
Burgers. Now, are these cheeseburgers? Are these bacon burgers? Are they vegan? Okay, they don't look vegan.
Manri said can't say.
Can't say.
Manri said secret.
NDA.
Soylent is made of humans.
Man, are you working for the first cannibal restaurant?
Oh no.
Oh, makes sense. He's taking over the world by making us eat each other.
I knew the robots were, gonna override everything. It was just a matter of time.
It's fine. We've had our run. I can't say it was a good run, but we had it.
I mean, it could have been worse.
Yeah, but I still wouldn't qualify that as good, though. You know what she needs to be holding, Six?
No, what?
An egg.
No.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Same.
I am drawing anything that my mouth says, so that way I do not have to think.
You know, when I first saw this Pokemon when I was a kid, I didn't believe it was a real one, even though I saw it on like an actual game cartridge.
Was it because it was just such a simple design?
Yeah, I thought it was like a fake Pokemon. I just straight up said, "That's not a real Pokemon," even though my friend was literally a Pokemon Pearl at the time. I mean, that's real.
Fake Pokemon and predictions are like one of my favorite things about, like when a new gen is coming out, is just seeing what people come up with.
Next time there's a new gen, I want to make a fake Pokemon that fools people. It's like goal.
It's a little hard to like people nowadays will.
Oh yeah, they scrutinize really well.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd be able to pull it off, but I want to try.
Yeah, like the guy who did that Rayman leak for Smash Brothers.
Yeah, Artsy Omni.
Artsy Omni. Like, he is like the king of being able to point out everything. He even went out of his way for the Rayman leak to have some inaccuracies, which is wild to me.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm glad people will stop believing like shaky camera footage in general.
Yeah. But it was revealed in on 4chan. Because,
Imagine getting all your news from 4chan.
Fortunately, right wingers do that. I say anyway.
Okay.
And the idea of like they're talking about Pokemon. This friend that I have that I've been watching has been trying to get this one particular Pokemon as a shiny for a long time, and has to release a bunch of Pokemon that aren't shiny. But I'm just imagining that whole area is now full of just bug type Pokemon, just ruining the environment because
I've
there's
been
just so.
shiny hunting Giraffe Rig in Pokemon Crystal, and I'm pretty sure I just overpopulated Goldenrod City with
Oh
Giraffe Rig.
no.
I know this is not how it works, but I just imagine they're catching the same ones over and over again. Like, it's not shiny. All right, release it. Ah, shit, this one's not shiny. It's just the same one every single time. Like, yeah,
Remember that story
wasn't.
of the person who, as a kid, kept breeding Lapras to help repopulate them? Because the Pokedex entry said they were endangered. And in the most recent game, that they made a new
reference?
entry for Lapras where they say, due to conservation efforts and breeding efforts, Lapras is no longer endangered.
Aw, that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
There's
follow
like
up.
a
Now we
vague,
hunt them for sport
Oh
because
god.
they're now overpopulated.
yeah.
And I saw this tutorial recently for like getting better at drawing clothes. I was like, oh cool. I struggle sometimes with drawing clothes. And it was literally like
Draw them.
draw fabric and then use like textures and like add plaid, and I'm like, this doesn't help me.
Literally draw the fucking owl.
Yeah, I was literally draw the owl again, and I was just so disappointed. It's like, this does not help me. It's the clothing part that I struggle with.
You know,
I just remembered. I didn't tell you guys. I found another Indonesian Pokemon region.
oh,
Yeah, it's pretty good. And I was panicking at first, but then I was like, you know what? The ideas turned out pretty differently. I'm gonna talk to this person. Just wish them luck.
there you go.
Although I am jealous of a few ideas because I wish I thought of them first.
That's always a mood.
There's always going to be other people who've like it's considering Pokemon's been around for so long, there's always going to be someone who's thought of something for like a specific region.
Yeah.
Especially
Well,
once
I looked
Region
I looked
Variants
up
came
Indonesian Pokemon regions. For some reason, I couldn't find anything until Manry showed me.
They were hiding from you, clearly.
Manry knows where to find this good stuff.
And apparently, there's like a few running around.
Also,
Manry said, I've got my pulse on the culture.
community canvas in a minute, and Arctech over here drawing the whole fucking world.
Let me see. The nice way to get around the Magma Studio limit is to use different browsers for everything.
There you go. And then
Damn,
Richie's
you were not kidding about Arctech?
Yeah, look at this shit. And Richie's over here drawing what looks like what happened before Co's character ripped off his skin.
Oh, yeah.
Quite a few spots for us for people wanting to hop in and look at the Vibe night. So hop on in, vibe with us,
Or else.
or else we'll send Pat to your house, and then whatever you want to do with him from there is.
I will be very annoying and want me to leave. So draw or else I'll do that.
Might draw on the Keyblade. I don't like this angle of it.
How am I gonna do the keystone? I don't know. Why is this is about Kingdom Hearts, but why is the version of Simple and Clean from
Yes,
the
I am the Lord.
2.8
Uptech 1
Final
gifted
Chapter
a tier
Prologue
1
the
sub
best
to
one?
blocking to 99.
Because it's good.
They have given 173 gift subs in
It's
the
all
I've been
you
on
channel.
a Kingdom Hearts music kick lately.
I'm actually listening to Traverse Town on a 10-hour loop because it's calming.
I'm sure the last few sentences I said made no sense to go.
Music good.
Architect, thank you for that gift sub. Also, Soccer, thank you for 17 months.
I like your creature, Go.
Thank you. My grub.
Your grub. It kind of just looks like, if Hollow Knight took place on a like an alien world. And these were the alien bugs.
I would love that game.
I guess it's not a sequel, is it? That's supposed to be coming out. Silk Song.
Silk Song, yeah, we haven't heard anything about that in a while.
Is it a sequel? A prequel? A pre-sequel?
Unclear, actually.
I don't quite know when anything takes place.
Don't know when it's set, but it is
Is it before or
a
after
continuation
Endgame?
of the gameplay.
I'm sorry. Anything with more of that style,
I still haven't been able to beat Hollow Knight. I'm bad at the combat.
Oh, I just watched Milby and Co play it. What are you talking
Wait, Cole, did you ever beat Hollow Knight?
No.
Ah,
Hollow Knight is hard.
it is.
It's good, though.
I saw Taffy no life the game recently, and it was kind of jealous of how quickly he got a grasp on it. Because I cannot beat that Coliseum.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck just happened?
Wait, what?
What?
You
Oh, someone moved my layer.
do?
What the hell?
Oh.
What the hell? Who's doing
Wait.
this?
Who
I
has
am not moving any layers. You can move any layer. You don't have to have control of it. Yeah.
Someone was
Which is
ruining my
bonkers.
day. It's okay, though.
Can I flip this without actually having to keep it in?
Where did Kika say she was gonna be today?
Her wrist was hurting, so she's taking the
Oh
night off
no.
to rest it.
And Lily's still busy.
Lily's got she's preparing for a new job.
Ooh.
Ah, okay, that's why she's
She,
not been around.
yeah, she did mention that she had wore pants to an interview a few weeks back.
I miss Lily. Like,
Wow, we
honestly.
suck, but we miss Lily.
Yeah, like, thank you for
You're
saying
welcome.
what I didn't want to say.
You're welcome.
Manri said, I'm sorry we can't all be Lilypad.
Oh, I'm not in the right chat to hear the robot.
Yeah, I wonder if I can do more with this so it's a little more distinct.
What are you looking at with it? What are we looking at? Let's see here.
There's a ghost or cryptid in Indonesian culture called a banaspati, which is basically just a flaming ball of fire that fucks up people's shit.
Similar to a will-o'-the-wisp.
I guess it would be similar to that, yeah.
As far as aesthetics go, I don't think a will-o'-the-wisp was inherently
I think banaspati
malignant. But
tend to be malevolent.
yeah, I think will-o'-the-wisps are generally passive. Of course, this is all stemming from vague knowledge. What you could do to change it up just a little bit, actually, is maybe reverse the face.
Oh, I actually already flipped the whole thing.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, never mind.
Yeah.
Then don't listen to me.
I tend to do that with my regional variants, so it's a little bit different.
Yeah, that's what I was. I was like, oh, just have the face go backwards. This is the first time I'm seeing this character in any, so it's like, yeah, that's how it looks normally to me.
Yeah.
So I didn't. But there was my suggestion gone. Went up in flames, as you would say.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me look at the Wikipedia article for Banaspati. Unfortunately, there's not one in English. That's actually used Indonesian. Oh no.
Or you could write one in English.
I don't wanna.
Translate.
There's two types of Banaspati listed over here. There's the Jenny, which is based on air, and that's lucky.
Oh, like a djinn?
But, well, it's still a fire thing. Okay.
I mean, a lot of jinns in Arabic cultures are kind of usually born of fire.
Like, there's one that's based off of the air and draws strength from it and fear, and the other one's based off of clay, which I guess is more similar to mine because it's actually got a bunch of floating rocks around it.
So there's only two variants?
At least on the Wikipedia article, I find that they don't tend to go. There's not a lot of Indonesian culture that goes in any version of Wikipedia. I find it gets really complicated when you have to find it in like Malay or Minangkabau or Bahasa Jawa. This is all the different regional languages and Malay.
Well,
so that becomes a nightmare.
Yeah. Well, if there are different versions, what you could do instead of focusing on uniquifying one Pokemon instead have the uniqueness be there's such and such amount of versions. Thank you, Manry. That is required. Like here's the airtight versions. Isn't there uh, a bird or something in the Hawaiian one that does that?
Yeah, that's based off like a specific evolutionary trait of conversion evolution based on isolation. There's not that many versions of it, so and they're generally very similar. Just one's kind of more rocky, one's more windy, I guess.
Manry, you're doing some great work with this hat.
Oh, it basically depends on how they look for prey.
Like the video game?
Yes.
Okay. I know what this keychain should be. Token should be.
No, so they can be pretty simple. Some of the regional variants aren't that exciting. I'm just gonna clean up this rock.
I'm just watching Manry put this hat on everything, and I love it. Oh god, I forgot on my other monitor I had Mater pulled up as a reference.
Tomater.
Like
Without the ta.
without the It's like tomato without the Wrong. Oh. Oh wow. Control had 2 downloadable contents. No. Oh wait, yeah. Wait, yeah. Manry, if you bring that lollipop over to Ko's skull, it's old buddy from JoJo. Oh, what's his name? I can't think of it. Yep, that's the one.
Maybe if I tuned up the shape a bit. It's surprisingly hard to draw a amorphous ball of hate. Yeah, this is basically how my design process goes. It's me humming and hawing for like 6 hours.
Everybody's got to have a process.
Oh, cool. Have you beaten Control yet?
Nah.
I haven't been able to
Nah.
keep up with the streams. Oh, okay.
Ball of hate, Pat.
Is that the unversed nightmare or
That is
other
a
one?
Heartless.
All right, let's see. How did I forget the main one? Jesus Louise.
There's the Dark Ball. That's actually it from Union Cross. You probably recognize that form a little bit better. The stream I need to watch from Co is the SNK Marathon.
Oh yeah, I missed that.
Yeah, I
I meant to
did
catch
too.
it, but by the time I got on, it was already Valorant time.
I need to catch it. I need to get all my references. And get to work on designs. Oh, I love that little tank. Six, I'm always jealous of your ability to just perfect a face here. Like I can see the attitude, the expression. It's just
He's a guy.
awe-inspiring.
He's a guy that would probably most definitely try to befriend you or earn your trust and then sell your kidneys to some guy in a back alley.
I mean, it's fine. I wasn't using it anyways.
I'm trying to branch away from. Look, I see that.
Henry.
I'm trying to branch away from like same face, same body type syndrome, where like every character has like the same type of face and body. You could just put a silhouette. You can't tell if it's Elsa or Anna or Rapunzel or Ariel because they all have the same like B-cup hourglass figure.
Standard Disney female A.
Yeah. And then they have like 3 different faces for boys. They've got either like Flynn Rider, or they have a slightly bigger chin, or they just go full on like buff man. And
But if they're villains, they go very unique with their villains.
Yeah.
The male lead, they don't care about. But they're villains.
The lead has to always look nice because merchandise sales.
Well, it's easy to sell a lot of toys for cheap if you just use the same mold.
Exactly.
Simba looks pretty different.
Who?
Simba?
Simba? Well, I mean he's a lion.
Yep.
Manri said I should probably watch Soul soon.
Yeah, I need to watch Soul too.
They already made a sequel.
Soul 2. That felt like the laugh of the Fennec girl from Agretzico.
I was gonna say the same thing. Well, I was trying to, but then I muted my mic.
Manri said Disney, can I get Soul without all the Soul stuff?
So just a guy who wants to be a jazz singer or a jazz musician.
Manri said yes.
Okay. I'm glad we're on the same page.
I thought you meant like without like soul food.
Manri said Soul, hold the soul.
I like a cheeseburger. Hold the cheeseburger.
Burger.
Lettuce, pickles, tomatoes, sauce, and bun.
Border.
I don't know if have I ever mentioned the story of what happened one time when I was in a rush to get lunch at a McDonald's, and they literally just gave me nothing, and I
No.
paid full price. So, I worked like at a downtown place in my old job, and there wasn't like anything super, like there was stuff close by, but you had to walk, and a lot of times you didn't get back in time from like to get back to work on time. So I went to go to a McDonald's, and I was in a rush with my friends to go get food because it wasn't like close. It was like you could get it and then you could make it back and have like 5 minutes to eat. So we ordered the food inside. They were starting the like new kiosk thing where you order it as you enter, and I like my burgers plain, so I was like, no lettuce, tomatoes, just ketchup only. And I was basically just saying, just none of this. Take all this away. I want nothing to do with any of these. And so when we got back to the job, I went to go open my sandwich, and it was literally just, there was no burger. It was just 2 buns, ketchup on it.
Oh,
And I knew somebody was probably giggling like a little smarty butt, and they were like, I bet they messed up, and they probably want a burger, but we're just gonna give them a bun. And they like high-fived each other because they thought it was so funny.
How could they put no burger?
They put, well, because they had like all the ingredients listed, and apparently you can just ask for a burger with everything but the meat, and that's what happened. I got literally just buns,
You got 2 big old buns
and I paid full price for a Whopper, or not Whopper, the Quarter Pounder. I was very upset. It was a very sad day. Because, I had tried to go up to the cashier to order it, and they were like, no, you have to use the kiosk, because they were like really pushing for people to use it. And also they were distracted because some guy was yelling about his apple pie not tasting enough like apple. I don't know. It was weird.
Jokes on them. That's not even real apple in there.
Manri said no apple, all pie.
Somebody exploit the extra patty. I don't know. All I know is I paid full price for essentially buns and tomato juice.
The worst I get is whenever I go to Taco Bell, I'm not a fan of sour cream, so anything I order, I always say no sour cream. Even if I know something doesn't have sour cream on it, I just go ahead and say it outright. And they always put sour cream on it, and it ruins the whole thing. It's like I can't eat. And I have no ability to argue my point on things, so I just I'll just take this and go home. Give it to somebody who does like sour cream.
Oh my god. Hello, cat. Hello, my darling.
Content came back.
Yeah, but she's drinking her water. She must not be interrupted.
Drink the water.
She's drinking her water.
Character's name again, Co? I can't think of it off the top of my head.
What?
The character you're drawing from Metal Slug?
Manri said
Theo.
FIO.
FIO. Yeah, FIO.
FIO. FIO. FIO. That's the one you always pick, isn't it?
Yep.
Because I had caught a glimpse of the SNK, and I was like, oh, he's playing the one he always plays, but I don't know. Now I know it's FIO.
Manri said which is the Metal Slug with the aliens.
There's aliens and Metal Slug?
Manri said Mars people.
3, I think, is when it really gets wild with that.
So they turn around and go full Doom, huh?
Yeah, it's weirder than Doom.
Oh no. Oh god.
Yeah, those are the they're like squids.
That's the rule 33.
Wait,
33?
did
43.
you this in a roundabout way call Metal Slug a Doom clone?
Yes, I did. Everything's a Doom cone. Cone? God, I
A
cannot
Doom
speak.
cone.
Oh god, it moves. I like that even less, 6.
I just look. All I did was I just went to gifts in Discord, and that popped up first. So you can just blame Discord. Not my fault. It's all Discord's
All right,
fault.
there's a gift section in Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot that was a
And
thing.
they had Metal Slug?
Yeah, I typed in Metal Slug, and that came up.
Wild.
Oh, wow. God, I wish I was that good at pixel art.
And
Dude.
it's the second one that showed up.
Don't
Is that even Metal Slug?
Yeah. Yeah. All of that is Metal Slug. Look, Metal Slug is a high target to hit.
I know.
It's top tier. It's, boy, I would imagine there's a lot of artists that are working today that only are working because of Metal Slug.
It's just so good.
Oh god, for a second there I thought that was like Metal Slug waifu or something, and it's just that VTuber girl.
I'm pretty sure there is Metal Slug waifus.
There's Pokemon like Moemon, where they make all the Pokemon look like cute little girls, and it's a little weird. Because it's like Pokemon and you catch them, and I don't like that.
There was.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Yeah. Yeah. There's FIO.
She's cool.
I like just the juxtaposition of styles.
Oh god, Cetho. That phrasing.
Yeah, look.
We must
Manri
delete
said
the internet.
SNK definitely caught on more in Mexico than it did here.
What did? What's that?
SNK?
SNK
yeah.
is the creators of.
Manri said at least for my generation.
It's got a legacy all over the place in various ways. 'Cause they had a lot of different avenues, right? Like they were really trying hard to compete with Capcom in the fighter department. I do know that it's big in Mexico, though.
Hey, you know what? They did manage to get in Smash.
Yep.
Harry.
Yep.
God, imagine if, like, they were just sitting around the table, like, do we attempt to put Mai in Smash? And Mai is just... She's just boobs. She is... If Chun-Li is all legs, she is all boobs.
She definitely has prominent features.
And her outfit accentuates on them.
That's
I mean,
one
would
way
you
to
call
say
that
it.
an outfit?
I guess she would.
And you know what? SNK knew how to focus on those assets and just the idle screen.
Mm-hmm.
Manri said let me fight like I'm trying to pick up a quarter.
Is that how you pick up quarters, Manry? I can tell you, there's some easier ways, buddy.
She's the official character of Back Pain.
There's so many animes that I watch, and like I'm just like, how is this person able to function with bazonkers that big? My God.
The easy answer is that they're filled with helium.
I hope you mean anime and not real life, because I can assure you there is no helium happening.
This is how we discover that Clark has an inflation fetish.
Oh,
No, you missed last week.
No. I ain't going down this path, kids.
Turn the car around, 6.
Yeah, all right, kids. Why don't we go look at the community board? That's always good. Let me go see what you kids are drawing.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look, is that like a baby Krog? Oh. Yo, Sitha with the freaking, like, colors going on over here.
Look, we can't even look at Sito. Sito makes me feel inadequate. Just look at this. What are you doing over here, Sito? What the hell, man?
That's beautiful. Man, I love seeing everyone's. What losing control? Is this a control pun? The game.
Looks like a machine gun.
I am intrigued, and I want to see where you go with this.
Yes, I'm excited for this one. Ethan over here drawing a pupper ghost, and I appreciate.
Aww, well, you're gonna have a friend.
And of course Artek's world here. I swear that I'm gonna download this Artek and I'm gonna use it from D&D.
What do you?
But I'm going to rename Anaheim to Analheim just for shits and giggles.
I literally came over here to make things more wholesome, and you're over here talking about buttholes. I don't.
Look. It's Artek. It's Artek.
How are you blaming Artek? Look here.
He's one word away. But Richie, I love the scaling you did on this boy.
Look here, whippersnappers.
I can't. I'm blind.
Wait, how are you drawing then?
By scent.
What? Do each
Don't I-
pixels have a scent
Yeah.
or color? So there's like
Keep
nine.
that quote in mind forever. What? Do each pixels have a scent? Out of context, that's just great.
I'm just imagining they're like, okay, smart one, what does A65959 smell like? And they'll be like, it smells like fresh clay, terracotta. Because it looked like the color is like a clay color, so I just imagine that's the first thing that would come to mind.
Do you just pull that out of your ass on that one?
No, that literally was the random color that I clicked on. And yeah.
I never realized that it had the hex code up there.
Yeah, I was reading the hex code.
I thought you just had that hex code memorized and just pulled that completely out of thin air.
See, some people remember all numbers of pi, like the 10 millionth number. I know all the hex codes in existence. I know all the colors. Not really, but sounds cool.
There's this old guy at work. I used to work back in the warehouse, and the air conditioners, you can memorize either the model numbers or the catalog number. And I never memorized the catalog numbers because they are just they change all the time. So I just gave up on it. This old man comes in when he started the warehouse and just rattles off all these catalog numbers. Is like, look, man, I don't fucking know this shit. I've already forgotten what you just said. Write down on a piece of paper what you want me to order. And that's why my brain don't work good. I memorize wrong things.
I had to remember categories and stuff because I worked at a library. So like 741 art section, but like 741.5 is like how to draw books. 743 is like when you start getting into crafts and sewing. One time when when I had first started and the library was still sort of cool and people were like not overworked to death, was they had like library triathlons. So they would have like some people like go, here's a bunch of books, you gotta put them on the shelf as fast as possible, and you would all race. There's like a whole cart. It was just a thinly veiled disguise to just get work done faster in the form of a competition.
Sometimes you gotta make work fun.
It was kind of fun though, I agree. And yeah, I saw that Tenosis. Looking at Twitter trends is a mistake. Don't do it.
Oh god, now I gotta look.
No. What did I just say?
Oh, okay. It's just the UFC fight. Okay. I'm not looking any further down. No, why is Christianity trending in Georgia?
No thinking, only drawing. Come back. Put Twitter away. Don't do it.
She right.
Fine. But I wanted to feel terrible about my life. What is on this?
I don't know why, but drawing like smug jerk characters is always so fun.
Yes.
I tried, like, I've always tried to, like the couple of times that I played D&D, I'm like, alright, this time my character is going to be a jerk and snarky, and they end up not being it, because it's so hard for me to actually be mean. I have such a hard time making a character aggressive. Arby's? Oh, God. Twitter was a mistake.
Agreed.
So I'll go back to MySpace. I say go back to like I ever had one. Yeah.
We must go further back. AIM instant messenger chat rooms.
AIM.
As long as we can.
AIM.
As long as we can leave all the old people in
Facebook.
Facebook. I'm fine. Don't matter where we go. Just leave them there.
Man, AIM used to have this really annoying feature where you could have a personal signature, and it would come after like everything you typed. So people would have like Evanescence quotes and like rainbow letters, and it would take up like so much space. Wait, was it that? No, it was away messages.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Oh, those were the days. I remember friends having like if they were fighting with each other, they'd have really passive aggressive messages. Like, I'm not here because somebody thought it'd be a good idea to be a jerk. It's like, oh no, who are you talking about? What is happening? I'm afraid to click this link because you guys literally were just talking about femboy hooters. And I feel like any Twitter link is not advised at this moment.
Do it.
No. It's anime? I mean, that's even more of a mistake.
Oh. Anime, comic books, and Twitter. All a mistake.
What is this?
That is what I've learned.
What? Off topic, what is the best way to cook a salmon steak? Oh.
The
Yeah.
place that I
Manry
first
said
had-
microwave.
the place that I first had curry. I've been ordering other stuff off their menu now because I really like their stuff. They have this fried fish. I'm not quite sure what type of fish. I think it just might be tilapia. I'm not sure. But they like put like a little bit of lemon pepper seasoning in it to add just a little bit of kick, and it is absolutely fantastic. Food was in fact not a mistake.
There's a Reddit subreddit I follow, and it's basically like bad comic anatomy. It's sometimes it just makes me feel a little better as an artist when I see some of the stuff that gets put into comics. A lot of broken spines.
Are we going back to Rob Liefeld?
I mean, he's a good example of what not to do, kids.
Mm-hmm.
I think supposedly he's gotten better over the years because he's still getting work, but it's still like not perfect, but it's better than what he used to do.
Better than the Captain America.
Oh, we're talking about that guy. What's his name again?
It's a low
Rob
bar.
Liefeld.
Liefeld. Yeah.
I mean, he got away working for Marvel for years with that, so I guess there's something to be said about going in there with confidence.
Yeah.
Crowdfund drawing lessons. Oh, I thought that said from Rob Liefeld, and I was just like, but it's for. My faith in humanity is still there. Can you imagine him doing like drawing lesson? He probably has actually. Never mind. There's some kid in like the 90s was like, "Will you teach me how to draw as good as you?" And then now they do like weird pinups with like broken back girls. One of the things.
Now
that
remember, kid, you gotta draw the ass and the tits. They have to be facing the camera at all times.
Yeah, there's like this whole thing in like pinups where they draw it in a way that you see both, or they do this weird thing. Hang on, I'm gonna put it over here. But I'm obviously gonna draw it in a way that it's TOS safe. All right, so here's our pretty girl with her eyelashes and all this stuff. Can you teach me to draw as good as you? No, don't copy my mistakes. There you go. She's kissy face, and we'll give her like cute little pigtails. There you go. Perfect. Okay. And so anyway, like one thing that they do in these like pinups is, you know, they have their both arms up and they're showing off their back. She's a little too buff. Hold on. There you go. But girls aren't allowed to have muscles in pinups, apparently. And they do this like weird thing where they're like, she's showing her back, right? She's got her back to you.
Mm-hmm.
She's wearing a box dress. There you go. Perfect. Okay. But yeah, they do like this thing where you got to show both boobs, so they do this. That's not how boobies work. Just don't get that. No. I see that. What was that? Who's throwing dollars at this?
I'm just over here selling my soul.
Get right here. And then like the other like pose is, God, I'm like forcing myself to not think about anatomy for this. Where it's like, butt, and then both boobies like this, and pin up. And she's like, "Yay, I'm at the beach. Look at me." Like, I see this so often in pinups, and it's just like, it's not how this works. She's wearing a bathing suit, Chad. Nobody get lewd thoughts from this terrible doodle. You're not allowed.
My favorite is the Catwoman one, where it is, yeah, boobs down here and then the ass up here like this.
And like one boob's bigger than the other for whatever reason. You better. I don't do it. Don't look. This is what not to do. All right.
That's just perspective.
That's not how. It's not how.
Snap their spine in half. Honestly, as a guy dude, I never found that the type of pinup where the women would realistically be incredibly uncomfortable, very attractive.
Stop.
I just...
Sorry, no. I was reading. Somebody said stop horny.
Yeah, it's like, oh god, her back must be dying.
Teehee, what's a spine?
Yeah. Is that the same for you, 6? Or if it looks so uncomfortable, where if a pinup looks too uncomfortable or a pose looks too uncomfortable, it just stops possibly being attractive to you?
Yeah, I've seen stuff like that before, where I'm just like, this is like, because it just becomes like, it's a distraction. You're just like, that's not how boobies work. How can
It,
how
it happens much less often with male pinups, but it happens occasionally, and it's just as distracting, especially when muscles get involved.
I make sure
That's-
he's got like 16 packs, 4,000 damn abs.
he doesn't have a 6-pack, he's got a 12-pack.
I look at that and I'm like, oh god, he just sprained every muscle in his body. Those do not belong where they are.
For Schwarzenegger in his heyday, we're gonna go bigger.
I saw a tweet the other day saying I miss the campy Schwarzenegger movies because it would just be Arnold Schwarzenegger in like peak Mr.
Universe.
Mr. Universe physique, but he's playing a schlubby dad.
Yeah. Kind of
I
like
like
that.
to imagine they just live in a world where some dudes just come out looking like that.
Jingle all the way.
Yeah.
Put that cookie down.
Yeah, that's Jingle all the way.
Or Dwayne
Okay.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson, I think, is like the Tooth Fairy. I think that was
Or,
him in that movie.
Yeah, it was him in that movie. He also did there was the football one too. What was
They usually try to explain it by saying, "Oh, they used to be in sports or in the military," but like
Military dudes don't
they
come
don't-
out looking like that.
No, they don't.
That
mean,
sort of physique isn't really useful for anything
Plausible.
other than looking at. It's not
Yeah.
really like beyond a certain point. You're only good at lifting things that are heavy. You're not. You lose agility and flexibility and everything.
the guys that are so swole they can't touch their face?
Hmm.
They can't rub their butt crack.
You might be thinking of the
Dummy thick.
injector guys.
Well, that too. Yeah. At some point, they all kind of mix in.
Those guys are horrifying.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're thinking. It's that always kind of caught me off guard. Like if do they not have any eye for like what things look like? I've often wondered about how the
No,
artistic eye applies to things that are not considered art, right?
No. They see it. They just saw it in Popeye where he ate the spinach and then they flexed and he had the muscles on top of the muscles. And they went, "That's what I want."
I don't know, man. I've seen some of these guys where they're all lopsided and shit. Like they're not even the same size biceps and stuff.
Oh God.
This makes you wonder what they're doing at home.
Injections.
Yeah, I went there. Masturbation joke.
I like this little military fella you made here, Co.
Thank you. That's my PUBG guy.
Oh,
Oh,
remember gun.
Remember gun.
where is that from again?
Building game.
Ah,
What happened
yeah.
again?
I don't know. I
Clark
forgot.
knows.
Clark knows what.
What happened?
What happened? What my brain has.
He
just
exited the
left
conversation instantly after providing the answer. He just erased it out of his
It did. It just
memory.
I thought we were doing a bit.
I thought so too, but I didn't realize I was in on the bit.
You were telling us the history of Remember Gun.
Oh, all I remember is that it was in building game.
I don't think I saw that, so I always forget where it's from.
I can't remember if it was the beginning of a round or like towards the middle. And I have a feeling it was Justin who did it.
I
The
knew
prompt,
it.
According to Dev, the prompt was memories. Someone built a gun, and Justin guessed remember gun.
Oh, it was Justin. Oh.
Wow. I can't believe you all. You're really disappointing.
We forgot the gun.
No. Someone built a gun? Someone?
Well, You know what? It was probably good.
Are you trying to hurt me?
Co's just gonna rage quit.
Oh, he can. He's got 30 more minutes.
That's been a weird aspect of that joke ever since it happened. The moment it happened, as well, everyone forgets that I made the gun and I came up with the whole idea of remember gun, and Justin said exactly what I planned for him to say. And then ever since, it was Justin's cool joke that Justin did.
Co is the man behind the scenes. He's
I'm
been the
pulling
one
the
writing all
strings.
of. He's been one writing all the good jokes.
No, I don't mind that Justin gets credit. He was the one who was vocally funny. But I just want to be remembered. I'm not even as remembered as Gunn. Forget remember Gunn.
You know what joke that I really like, but I don't think anyone else remembers? I bring it up on occasion. It was something along the lines of, Etha would take it up the ass.
What the fuck?
I can't... It was like in the middle of the peak, like at the like apex of when everyone was saying that Etha would do so-and-so thing better. And someone in chat said that.
Oh,
I don't
Good
remember
said
this
this.
Or was it Good?
It does sound like a good thing to say.
Or maybe he got it from his chat. But that is always stick with me because it completely destroyed me that day.
No. It probably was Co who said it. If it was that good of a joke.
Wow, here we go.
Aww. Six has got a headache. She's gonna go. I don't know why I said that weird.
Oh, I said you guys are chit chatting. Yeah, I've been like a little out of it today, and I got something I gotta do a little later, so I'm gonna take some time to take some aspirin and hope that it kicks in.
It's all good. Feel
All
better,
right, friend.
Six.
Thank you.
Pat.
Have fun. Have fun with the draws. I'll see you guys next time.
See you.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Ooh, and she's doing some cool stuff later. I gotta go check that out.
Excuse me. I gotta go back and watch all the old building games.
Does that still exist on the internet?
The server, the episodes, or
The
the
episodes,
idea?
because I know there was like a mass purge of everyone's shit when Twitter dropped the ball. Not Twitter, Twitch.
Oh, I meant like on YouTube.
Well,
Yeah, it's
I don't know
probably
how
on
often
YouTube.
I don't know how often everyone uploads their shit anymore, and how long they haven't.
Well,
been
this
up to date with stuff.
particular thing would be
Yeah, this was an old one.
marathon.
Oh, was it?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Then yeah, that.
Clark, if you find it, could you link me? You know what I wish there was still a VOD or video of?
Hmm.
The crackback stuff where you were messing with Paz's brain.
Oh, yeah. No, it was Paz.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I guess I was messing with Justin. Like, I was pretending to be Paz by just, like, using Paz's skin and nodding as Paz was talking.
Yeah.
And Justin was just, like, talking to Paz. And then Paz shows up and goes, "Wait, who the hell is this?" And Justin just absolutely self-destructed. He was not ready for that.
Yeah, that's a good one. One of the clips I really wish I could see the full context of from Milby's channel is from his Final Fantasy 15 playthrough, where I don't want to spoil the game, but at the ending before the final boss, there's a moment where you can pick out a photo to commemorate all like your whole journey, and for some reason there was this one photo of this dude, this like overweight dude. I think he's like the only overweight dude in the whole game, and really picked that as a joke, not knowing what would happen. And at the end of the game, the main character looks fondly at the photo you pick out, and it just shows to this one random NPC, and it totally destroyed Milby.
Oh, yes. The Final Fantasy road trip was a trip.
Final Fantasy Backstreet Boys.
Game.
Another one is when he played Otaku Adventure, Otaku Simulator, which I think is this Taiwanese game that got poorly translated into English. This destroyed Milby a lot. Mandy's probably familiar with this one. It's something, there's like a one line where words, Excels, and PowerPoints cannot express my feelings or something.
There's a lot of old stuff that's good, but there's always the stuff in the future too.
Manry coming in clutch with the clip.
He's working on it. He's booting up, but yeah.
Oh, that's the Final Fantasy 15 one. I'm linking it in chat. Oh yeah, there is always a segment where we're just advertising Milby, essentially.
It was loud.
On Coast goddamn live stream.
Well, that's just the plight of stands.
Yeah.
Their neurons
I mean,
get
Clark's
rewritten.
technically also a bit of a Milby sim too, since you did the art for him before I did.
I mean, I did the original his original sub badges, and then I made my favorite thing I've made was Milby's face on Kirby's face, and that's just been the favorite thing I've made.
Who did the one where it's the one that's his like Steam profile where it's just like a uncomfortably chiseled version of a sheep?
Oh, he's had that one for ages.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I guess there isn't really much of a point for simping Co since you're all already here. Hey guys, watch Coestar.
Buy his merch. Get some stickers. Get some masks and get some muscle shorts. In that order. Then when you're done with that, commission Pat so I can get a new tablet.
A friend of mine offered to give me theirs, but I was wondering how would the shipping end up costing so much that it would be cheaper just to buy a new one?
Was it Excel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were the one who told them.
Yeah, they went to me first. I was like, I just bought mine, but I know Pat's been whining about needing a new one. That's what he's been working for.
Thanks for that. I totally forgot you were involved. Excel's an old friend.
Yeah. I did their, I met them through one of Six's chats back on Hitbox.
Oh, yeah. I totally forgot about Hitbox.
Yeah, the rest of the world did too.
That kind of just died, didn't it?
Yeah.
I remember Six was using that for a long time when Twitch was just not playing nice with their internet or computer.
And Twitch still doesn't play nice.
I'm surprised Chew hasn't gone up your ass yet, Co.
He goes up his ass.
Excuse me?
I'm considering daylight savings. I'm surprised Chew hasn't started bothering you already. Is what I mean.
I knew you'd bet. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. Right now, he looks like he's napping on the couch.
Oh, baby.
So, he'll have too much energy later.
Oh no.
When it's time to go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
No, that one.
Wait, why is the Kobot referred to as Nakomi's wife?
Why not?
Oh, well, we had a command that described Nakomi as Ko's wife. It's basically the inverse of the Nakomi command.
And it's funny.
You're a beautiful lesbian couple, Ko.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Put that on merch.
Mm. It was Anders who wrote Remember.
Wait, are you still writing me out of history?
Yeah. Hey, Blockington actually watched the VOD for this. You made the gun and had an intended joke. Anders somehow got involved with the spelling, and Justin made the joke vocally, I guess.
I like the way you wrote that, like you're yelling at me. No, you did remember! Okay, God, jeez. Look, my only issue here ever with that was that I've been just written out of history. That's all.
We need to go in and edit the Minecraft wiki.
No. Unless you plan on deleting that page, in which case, yes. I hate wikis that are about us. It's creepy.
Didn't you have to edit out your personal information from one of those or some shit?
Yes.
How did
Not that you
find
can,
shit?
because these things keep a history.
Yeah.
So if they see an edit, whoever wants to keep that information there can just bring it right back. And even if it's gone, you can just look at the history of a page, a wiki, and just see the information right there. So.
Yeah, as the original head, or not the original, but the second head of the U Realms wiki, I made sure all that didn't exist. Like that should not
I forgot you were the head of that.
Somehow. Yeah, most people do. So I just and
written out of history.
Yep.
My compatriot. Well, if you were keeping that stuff out, you were doing the Lord's work. Thank you.
No problem. Yeah, like I said, I told all of them about, look, we're only here to keep track of the character. We don't, the most important part is which character did who play. That's all that matters. I have not been on there in, what, has it been 2 years? Or something like that since that's ended?
Something like that, yeah.
On a whim, I looked up Coestar Wiki, and you're on the Hermitcraft Wiki for some reason?
I was on the Hermitcraft server for 1 day.
And the Hermitcraft and the Minecraft Wiki share.
No, there's two separate Hermitcraft wikis now.
Oh, they split it? I didn't know that. There's a Dadcraft wiki.
Yeah, I made one single episode. I did, I guess technically, Vibin and I were on the FTB server for an extended period of time. But we really didn't do shit with anybody else there. We kind of did our own thing. But that was technically a Hermitcraft server.
I love the picture they have for you on the Dadcraft wiki though.
Oh no.
They chose the one that you're in a suit and you have your long hair flowing in the wind.
Oh, that one. Well, that's better than some possible choices.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing that sucks, is like you have no control over your identity with these sorts of things. People just kind of do whatever they want. So, like, if you have a photo of yourself out there that you don't like, but it's the one people decide to use for everything, well, get fucked. That's your whole identity now. Enjoy. Sorry, I guess I had some feelings on these. Kind of being a
Apparently,
downer.
so just a little bit.
It's
No.
not like you've not expressed them before.
And to be completely honest, it's not like these aren't unfounded ones either. Like I completely understand.
Did I end up on the Euron's wiki for like I one?
Do what?
Did I end up on the Euron's wiki?
Is it depending on which wiki you found?
All right, there's multiple.
Yeah. After the switch over, does it even work anymore? I have not been on there in some time. Oh yeah, yep, it still works. Oh, yep.
I did not end up on the Euron's wiki. I'm actually kind of relieved. I don't like that someone like myself who's like obsessed over wikis in my youth that generally does not want to be on a wiki nowadays.
Look, the most contribution I've made, you know the little things towards the bottom that you can expand and you can click to different links and everything.
Mm-hmm.
The templates down there. Every one of those on URL's wiki, that was all on me. I made every single one of them. I had a template. It's like, this is how you fuckers do it. I spent so long learning how to do it, I do not remember how to do it anymore.
Same. I learn it and then it just leaves my mind.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to relearn it every single time I try to do any of that. I like the smoke effects you're drawing, Co.
Thank you.
Let me scroll up. I've not been actually looking. Oh, yeah.
What you doing, Manry?
I think Manry had to go boot up someone.
Oh, I'm not in the right chat, so if Manry's been saying stuff, I've not heard it.
Nah, he's been busy. Oh my god.
Trying
See,
burgers.
Yeah, he's probably doing burgers, but see though, this is a picture. If I had not seen you do this in iterations,
Oh my god.
I would have said you took a picture and you posted it.
I don't know why, but it makes me think of the 80s. Those kind of colors. Make the same
You know what? Yeah, it looks like a screensaver. I'm working from Proto Reference. I believe it.
Or like one of the default pictures you get with any Windows computer.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah. I love this sleeping baby Krog, AJD. I still. Oh, there was a little chibi Krog. Bring that back. I need to
Whoever
see this
said
again.
Krog's overused.
Yeah,
We
look
saw
at
the
it. It's
dig.
got beans.
Ah!
Oh, my heart. Oh. And Ethan, I love this little ghost pup. And this little study would be nothing without our camera.
I hate getting documented on the internet. It says Heckin' Chloe. My biggest fear is not having control over it. Hollow Dick actually said, I do not exist. Please, I command, do not remember, perceive me. It sounds like it might be song lyrics.
Here is how you control how you're perceived on wikis. You just become a member of the wiki team, and then wait for the head leader of that wiki team to disappear off the face of the earth. Then assume the role of leader of the wiki team, and then remove anything you do not like.
I'm sure my last name's out there. Not that it matters. My name's pretty damn generic.
Solution: have your
Yes,
name
I am the Lord.
be your username.
I'm also not that worried about being stalked in real life because I live the other side of the world from most of the internet.
Yeah, no one lives in Indonesia.
Yeah, it's not like there's like 400 million people here.
Yeah, no one important. Besides you.
We're like only slightly less populated than the US.
I still love this map here, Art Tech. This is amazing.
Is that's Southern California, right? It has all the names of the cities.
I've never been to
Without
Southern
the-
California. I don't remember,
let's see.
but I don't know about there being a massive volcano out there.
Let's see. Los Angeles, Santa Barbara, San Bernardino, Anaheim, Riverside, and San Diego. They might just be taking the names, but they're all laid out sort of the right way.
I have no idea. I love this craft, though. This craft is
It's
beautiful.
it's Pokemon. It's why did I say Pokemon? It's California-esque.
It's Pokemon-esque.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna go over here and live with the Krog.
it's a Southern California Pokemon region, I guess. Someone should try making that.
I'm sure Nintendo's working on it.
If only. I mean, if they're gonna go with like every region outside of Japan that they worked on has had like some sort of importance to Japanese culture. Like New York is they did New York because the Pokemon company is based out of there, like the U.S. branch, and New York's a pretty popular tourist destination for Japan. Japan fucking loves France and Hawaii, and I guess the UK is somewhere down the list. California would make sense because there's a lot of Japanese immigrants. And it feels like they should at some point.
Probably will. We got a whole world to
Code.
make.
Fun fact: there's actually one Pokemon region in a side game based off of Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, I think this is one I actually played.
really?
Coliseum, right?
Yeah, it is an inhospitable wasteland.
Sounds accurate.
Yeah, it's from a side game on the GameCube. People say it's one of the better Pokemon games actually.
It's one I played, so yeah, it is.
It was like all dark and gritty and like diesel punky.
It's definitely got some diesel punk.
Yeah, it was Pokemon Coliseum and XD.
I actually have the I don't know if I still have it, the guidebook to XD.
Do you still have the game disc? GameCube games tend to not fare well over time.
I don't think so. I think I had to sell all my GameCube stuff to continue to live. But I do not think I have that. But I should still have the like the Bradley games walkthrough. That's the brand.
Brady.
Brady, thank you.
What is that?
Oh, it's just a walkthrough, and they make.
What games are those? I haven't heard of those before.
Oh no, they make walkthroughs.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the name of a game series,
No,
and you were talking about the walkthrough for that game.
no, the walkthrough for Gale of Darkness.
Hmm.
The only other walkthrough that I own is one for Ocarina of Time. And boy, is that thing old.
Oh, the player's guide?
Yeah.
Dude, I have a number of those because I love those. They're so good. I keep them just because they're design porn. They're so
Exactly.
well made, they're so beautiful, and they're so nostalgic. God, I wish I had every single player's guide from Nintendo that they did at that time. They were just excellent.
I remember when I was younger, I would draw and draw all the items and weapons and stuff.
Yes.
And
Me too.
then I one day at school I had did the did all my work early. I was always fast at doing my work, so I would always have time to doodle. And I was doodling from memory what I could remember of the Ocarina of Time weapons and items.
Nice.
My teacher was a bitch,
Oh
took
no.
my drawing away from me, and then the next teacher conference said he shipped me drawing these at school. I wasn't drawing them killing anybody, wasn't attacking anything. There was just the weapon. We walk out of the classroom, and directly across the hall there was pictures posted up on the wall for this for the classroom next door of people drawing like the stick figures on airplanes shooting people, limbs being blown off. My parents
Wow.
were so pissed at the whole situation.
Well, good.
I'm glad they took your side.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. And here I am now drawing weapon every day. So fuck that teacher. Now I do all the things I do now out of spite.
Hmm.
But
You ever feel tempted to mail the shitty teacher you had, tell them to fuck off, and they
Oh,
were wrong about everything?
she probably's dead by now. She was old.
Yeah. Unfortunately, all the teachers I hated are probably still alive. I was talking about it on Twitter the other day. I had a real piece of work teacher who screamed at me because I commented about how expensive his MacBook was.
This same teacher also got on because I used to carry this old Nextel in my book bag. That it was the old brick type phone that I had in my book bag that I had cut off, but I had it for emergency. It had fell out of the book bag one time, and my teacher had found it, and damn, raised so much hell. My parents were going back and forth with the teacher. Like, if homeschooling was a thing back then, I would have probably been pulled out and homeschooled from then on with that, just because that teacher was such a bitch.
Well, there's some benefits for parents giving teachers more shit these days. Some teachers deserve it.
Oh yeah, she was just a bitch.
My area is starting to look like nightmares encroaching in on this canvas.
No.
Just spilling in.
Donna. It does look cool when a lot of things just get filled in though.
Oh yeah.
My corner is still pretty empty, unfortunately. I couldn't think of what to
Don't-
draw today.
Don't worry, I'll fix it for you, don't worry.
Thanks, dude.
Was here.
Don't cover Manry's drawing.
Oh,
Patma.
Patma.
Yeah, we tend to run out of steam before completing a collage.
Yeah.
In our defense, shit, everything
Oh.
came back. In our defense, we were a few crew shy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't get Sita or anyone to come in as a guest today.
We did not think about that.
Yeah. We just reverted to vibe mode.
Fair enough.
To be fair, I think we all needed a vibe, especially Co, who's been working to the bone
Yeah.
to this point.
Mind if I talk about a shitty teacher I had?
Go for it.
Talk
I had
away.
this one teacher in high school called Mr. Hendra. I don't give a shit about name dropping him because it's not like anyone's ever gonna find the guy.
He probably has a wiki.
Oh, there's some stuff that's probably not safe for work in chat I can talk about, but I'll just talk about the rest.
Oh God.
He was the music teacher, and he was verbally abusive. He got on my shit on a few. He once got on my case because I was apologizing because I wanted to say beforehand that I would not be able to get a project done in time, and he got mad at me for being pathetic and apologizing.
Wow.
And instead of explaining myself, when all I'd ever been taught to do was, when people say explain yourself, they don't really want an explanation. They just want you to self-flagellate.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't. They did. And if you try to explain your point, they just say stop making excuses.
Mm-hmm.
He did that, but also gave me shit for apologizing.
Jeez.
Yeah. He would pull students out for band practice and make them lose class time. And he was hypercritical. He was verbally abusive, and he got fired because he did some shit that I can't talk about. I mentioned earlier he got mad at me for commenting on how expensive his MacBook was, and he thought it was a comment on like how like a salary or some shit, and he made me late for class.
Jeez.
Yeah. Fuck that guy. He should never have been a teacher.
It sounded like he didn't. It sounded like he didn't want to be one either. So he took it out on you guys.
He was my ninth grade homeroom teacher.
The
irony was the class he made me late for was my dad's class, the IT class. He was the IT teacher. So I was coming in there in tears after being screamed at. My dad just had to look at it and couldn't do anything until the class was over.
Wow.
Real embarrassing to be crying in ninth grade, but
Yeah.
I was a softie.
The only time I've ever had a teacher that was fired or anything like that was it was the football coach and the PE teacher. Obviously, they overlapped. But he got fired for selling alcohol at one of the football games. I'm like, really, dude? Like, you didn't think this one through? Yeah.
I was expecting he was selling drugs.
No,
That's pretty close though.
Yeah. It was close, but yeah, it's my high school, full of dumb people, both teaching the classes and attending the classes, which is why I quit.
Sounds like a lot of the stories my friends would tell me when they went to school in Tennessee or Massachusetts. Excel has told me a lot of stories about their time in school in Massachusetts. Apparently, rural Massachusetts isn't that different from the South.
Down. Oh no. Oh, the American education system.
Mm.
Not fun. Oh. But
Well,
this was a fun vibe night.
yeah. It is that time.
Yeah. Oh.
We'll throw the community
look
board
over
up one
it.
more time.
The fucking photo from Cetho here. So fantastic. Oh, that's God. What was that game called? Rain World, right?
Yeah.
AJD's drawing now.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, the
Cat's blood.
little squeezed into things.
Yep.
You play a lot. You've been playing a lot of games where you're just an amorphous blob going through places.
God, that's a fucking mood.
Play what you know.
Yeah. Architects looks fantastic still. Richie's looks awesome. I still love the ghost dog from Ethan. Rasp losing control.
Oh man, Arcmaster. I was homeschooled from fourth to sixth grade. I actually ended up skipping a grade because I was so bored. I ended up doing a bunch of the coursework ahead of time, and I passed like the test for going to seventh grade anyway. But I being out of school for 3 years, I was and younger than everyone else. I had a hard ass time like reintegrating into like I might as well just say reintegrating to society. Homeschool isolates you a lot.
Right.
In my junior year, I dropped out of high school, turned around, got my GED, took my GED, went up to ITT Tech, which is a piece of shit school. It's closed down, so you don't have to worry about going there. Went to go get my associate's degree in drafting and design. Did that. Couldn't find a job with that, and now I'm working at a heating and air company doing nothing of drafting or designing. But that's life.
Yeah, my school was alright, but there were some complications with the curriculum the school they were getting the curriculum from in the UK, and I may never get my diploma at this point because of COVID.
You didn't want it anyways.
I mean, a bachelor's in art would a bachelor's degree in everything could have meant if I had the last resort, I could like move to Japan and work as an English teacher.
There you go.
They literally the only requirement is a bachelor's degree, and I can't even have that.
But
Alrighty.
Yep.
I'm gonna call it a night.
Yep. This was fun. Y'all have a good night.
Manri said bye.
All right. Good night.
Night night. Great stuff on the community board. Thanks for joining us, you guys. Really lovely stuff. I dig it. Alright, I gotta get out of here. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. For Sunday Fun Day Gun Day with our pals. Have a good one.